Short is a food, typically considered a sandwich, consisting of one or more cooked patties, usually ground meat. Typically beef placed inside a sliced bread roll or bun, the patty may be pan-fried, grilled, smoked, or flame-broiled. Hamburgers are often served with cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, bacon, or chilies. Condiments such as ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, relish, or a special sauce, often a variation of Thousand Island dressing, and are frequently placed on sesame seed buns. A hamburger topped with cheese is called a cheeseburger. The term burger can also be applied to the meat patty on its own, especially in the United Kingdom, where the term patty is rarely used. Or the term can even refer to simply to ground beef, since the term hamburger usually implies beef. For clarity, burger may be prefixed with the type of meat or meat substitute used, as in beef burger, turkey burger, bison burger, portobello burger, or veggie burger. Hamburgers are typically sold at fast food restaurants, diners, and specialty and high-end restaurants. There are many international and regional variations of hamburgers. With all that said, let's go ahead and get into the etymology and terminology of hamburgers. The term hamburger originally derives from Hamburg, Germany's second largest city. Hamburger in German is the denominative of Hamburg, similar to Frankfurter and Wiener, some of the other meat-based foods and denominatives of the cities of Frankfurt and Vienna. In German, Wien is what the fuck? By back formation, the term burger eventually became a self-standing word that is associated with many different types of sandwiches, similar to a ground meat hamburger, but made of different meats such as buffalo in the buffalo burger, venison, kangaroo, chicken, turkey, elk, lamb, or fish like salmon in the salmon burger. But even with meatless sandwiches, as is the case of the veggie burger. These Wikipedia authors are making some weird spelling mistakes with these sentences, but that was the end of the etymology and terminology of hamburgers. So with that, let's move on to what we're all here for, the history of the humble hamburger. As versions of the meal have been served for over a century, its origin remains ambiguous. The popular book, The Art of Cookery Made Plain and Easy by Hannah Glaze, included a recipe in 1758 as Hamburg sausage, which suggested to serve it roasted with toasted bread under it. A similar snack was also popular in Hamburg by the name of Rundstück warm, bread roll warm in English, in 1869 or earlier, and supposedly eaten by many immigrants on their way to America, but may have contained roasted beefsteak rather than frikadeller. Hamburg steak is reported to have been served between two pieces of bread on the Hamburg American line, which began operations in 1847. Each of these may mark the invention of the hamburger and explain the name. There is a reference to a Hamburg steak as early as 1884 in the Boston Journal. On July 5, 1896, the Chicago Daily Tribune made a highly specific claim regarding a hamburger sandwich in an article about a sandwich car. A distinguished favorite, only 5 cents. Man, inflation been kicking our ass. His hamburger steak sandwich, the meat for which is kept ready in small patties and cooked while you wait on the gasoline range. What the fuck kind of sentence was that? But regardless, let's go into some of the claims of invention behind the term hamburger. The origin of the hamburger is unclear, with its invention thought to have occurred in the United States and commonly attributed to either Charlie Negreen, Frank and Charlie Menches, Oscar Weber Billy, Fletcher Davis, or Louis Lassen. White Castle traces the origin of the hamburger to Hamburg, Germany, with its invention by Otto Kaus. However, it gained national recognition at the 1904 St. Louis World Fair, when the New York Tribune referred to the hamburger as the innovation of a food vendor on the pike. No conclusive argument has ever ended the dispute over invention. An article from ABC News sums up, one problem is that there is little written history. Another issue is that the spread of the burger happened largely at the World's Fair, from tiny vendors that came and went in an instant, and it's entirely possible that one or more person came up with the idea at the same time in different parts of the country. And with that, the Wikipedia article then goes on to list each and every one of the major claims, but I'm not really interested in reading all of that right now, and my time is drawing close enough to a finish as it is. The reason we're all here today is the hamburger, one that's being eaten on stream as we speak right now by the popular Twitch streamer Cinnabrit. After a quick Google search, it appears that it's just Cinna on Twitch, but it is Cinnabrit over on Twitter. Anyway, since we only have 30 seconds left, I thought we'd go over some fun facts about the Twitch streamer Cinna, all of which I had to find on my own because asking would have ruined the bit. When asked if she preferred ranch or blue cheese, she said both, depending on whether or not she's feeling frisky. I'm not sure what that means, Cinna, but enjoy your ranch and or blue cheese. Another question her chat thought to bring up was, have you ever pooped yourself in public? To which Cinna responded, no. Are you guys pooping yourself in public? The last question asked by a chatter that we have time to cover today is, how long have you gone without a shower? Initially, Cinna tried to pass off the answer as maybe only 2 days, later going on to describe saying, okay, it was 5 days, and that's only if you count washing yourself in a creek as a shower. But with that, it seems we've run out of time. It's been my pleasure to talk to you all today about the history of the humble hamburger and the history of the streamer we know as Cinna. Hopefully you all enjoyed it nearly half as much as Cinna enjoyed that burger. Speaking of which, Cinna, why don't you hold up one hand and give the burger a score out of 5, letting the viewers know if you'd recommend it or not. Ooh, I can't personally see the score, but that's pretty high and or low depending on the number. Must have been pretty tasty and or bad depending on what number she held up. But what do you think, chat? What would you rate the burger Cinna's eating? Make sure to follow the stream and gift a lot of subs at this moment. And remember, when exiting the stream, please make sure to drop a PogChamp to your left and put all 3D glasses to the side. Thank you once again for coming,